Hey, Milo, where on earth are you and why are you not at work? You just disappeared without saying a word.
Good afternoon, Daisy.
Don't give me that calm tone. What about the documents I asked you to prepare? Are they done? You really are hopeless sometimes. So slow.
I'm sorry, but what documents are you referring to?
Don't play dumb with me. I left them on your desk this morning, didn't I? There was a sticky note on top that clearly said, finish by noon today. But you've been missing since the start of the day. You're not even in sales. There's no reason for you to be out of the office. Where the hell are you goofing off?
I'm actually on approved leave today.
What?
I submitted my vacation request in advance, and I got your stamp of approval on the paperwork. I also marked my leave on the department's shared schedule board.
Then go ahead and cancel it and come back to the office right now.
Excuse me?
Seriously, you're going to make us miss the afternoon meeting. Get moving already.
I'm sorry, but I can't come in.
And why not?
Because I'm currently at my family's home in Wisconsin.
What?
The leave I requested was specifically to attend my grandfather's 3rd death anniversary. That's why I traveled back here.
So you'll be back tomorrow, right?
No, not quite. It's a long drive from Wisconsin, and I won't be able to make it back today and still be in shape for work tomorrow. That's why I applied for 2 full days off, today and tomorrow.
You mean you're not coming in tomorrow either?
I believe I explained all of this when I submitted the request. You reviewed it, didn't you? You stamped it yourself. You confirmed the dates.
That's not the point.
I apologize, but I need to drive soon. It's getting late and I have a long road ahead.
Wait.
I really have to go now. I'll talk to you when I'm back.
Hold on a second. What about the work I gave you? You were supposed to finish that report that's due tomorrow. Milo! Milo, do you have a minute?
Good afternoon, Daisy. What can I help you with?
I just uploaded the files for the task I want you to handle tomorrow. It's in the cloud. You can access it anytime.
What?
Our department's work can all be done remotely, can't it? As long as you've got a laptop, there's no reason you can't chip away at it during your free time. So get it done. Just ping me once you've started.
Actually, I didn't bring my laptop with me.
Excuse me?
That's kind of the point, isn't it? I'm on vacation. And while I'm off, the manager agreed to temporarily take over my workload.
What? The manager?
Yes, if you want to assign me work while I'm on leave, you'll need to discuss it with the section chief first. When I return, he'll be handing over anything that needs my attention.
But, I mean...
Also, Daisy...
What now?
I think it's time you stop dumping your own responsibilities onto your subordinates.
Excuse me?
Do you really think I haven't noticed? You've been pushing off the work you were assigned by the manager and even the department head. And then once the rest of us get it done, you present it like it was your own, like you handled it all by yourself.
So what if I did?
You can pretend all you want, but eventually the truth gets out. That kind of thing doesn't stay hidden forever.
You've got a lot of nerve.
I didn't want to have to say it this way, but Carter, who's been stuck handling most of the work you offload, is staying late nearly every night to finish things he was never supposed to be handling in the first place. And Seth, he's only been here 5 months, still new, but you shoved a task on him that no newcomer should have been forced to take on. He looked completely overwhelmed. He came to me nearly in tears asking for help. I stepped in because it was too much for him. So please, I'm asking you to reevaluate the way you've been treating your role and your team.
Who do you think you are? You don't even have a title and you're talking like you're my superior.
You can think whatever you want about me. This isn't personal. It's about the work. And the way things are right now, the imbalance in responsibilities is hurting team performance. That's why I said something.
If you're my subordinate, then it's your duty to do the work I give you.
Carter and Seth and I, We're not your personal assistants. We work under the same team, but we all answer to the section chief and the department head too, not just you.
Hold on.
And like I said earlier, if there's a task that really needs handling by tomorrow, please speak with the section chief. Now, if you'll excuse me, my father's calling. We're in the middle of a family matter.
Don't you dare walk away from me. You think you can just defy your superior like that? Milo!
Milo, sorry to bother you while you're on vacation. Do you have a moment? Oh, Stephen, good morning. Good morning. Is something wrong? Did something happen at work? No, nothing work-related. It's, something else entirely. Oh, all right. What's going on? I was wondering if you could take a look at my daughter's computer. Ah, do you mean the custom PC I helped you build a while back? That's the one. She's been using it more heavily lately. Apparently, she installed a drawing program and a video editing app. But ever since then, she says the computer's been running really slow. It's getting frustrating for her. Ah, I see. It sounds like the software is too heavy for the current specs. Maybe the memory or processing power aren't keeping up. Yeah, that's what I figured. Do you think there's anything you can do? Maybe some upgrades or tweaks? Well, I can't say anything definite without checking it out properly, but it doesn't sound like anything too serious. I'm fairly confident we can get it running better. That's a relief. I told her if anyone could help, it'd be you. I'll do my best. When would you like me to take a look? Is it all right if I bring it to the office tomorrow? I'll have her pack it up and I'll drop it off before lunch. Yes, that works perfectly. I'll be back at work the day after tomorrow, but I can swing by and pick it up if needed, or check it on my off hours if you're in a rush. No, there's no major rush. She's just frustrated because she's been really into her digital art and was trying out some editing for a school project. She got all excited and then hit a wall when everything started lagging. I hate seeing her discouraged. That's understandable. Sometimes these creative tools demand a lot from the system, especially the newer versions. But I'll take a look and see if we can either optimize what she has or maybe recommend a reasonable upgrade. You're a lifesaver. I appreciate it, Milo. Of course. Happy to help. It's kind of funny, you know. You built that thing from scratch and it's held up great so far, but leave it to kids to push it to its limits within a year. Yeah, that sounds about right. They get curious, start creating, and next thing you know, they're rendering full-blown videos on mid-tier hardware. Exactly. And of course, she didn't tell me any of this until it was borderline unusable. Classic. I'll take care of it. Just have her back up anything important, just in case. Will do. I'll tell her to copy anything essential to her cloud drive before I bring it in. Great. I'll message you once I've taken a look under the hood. Thanks again, Milo, and sorry again for bugging you during your time off. No worries at all. It's a nice change of pace from the usual work stuff. I owe you one. You've helped me plenty. Happy to return the favor. All right then, see you tomorrow. See ya.
Milo, you really messed up this time, didn't you?
Good morning, Daisy. What exactly did I mess up?
I just got to the office a few minutes ago, and I was shocked, let me tell you. Your computer, it's completely soaked in Coke. Sticky, fizzy disaster.
Excuse me? My computer?
Don't tell me. Did you forget a bottle of soda on your desk before you left yesterday? Maybe it tipped over. I don't know what happened, but that machine, never seen it before, mind you, looks expensive. But since it's here at the office, I figured it must be company property, right? That's when I thought, oh no, maybe it's got all the meeting data saved on it, and now it's totally fried. How do you plan to explain that, huh? What a mess. Honestly, wow, you really did it this time.
Just to clarify, are you talking about a silver and black desktop computer?
Yeah, that's the one. Big thing sitting right there in the middle of your desk, or What's left of it.
Right. That's not my computer.
What?
And for the record, I had it carefully wrapped in protective plastic to make sure no one tampered with it or spilled anything on it. So unless someone deliberately unwrapped it...
Wait, hold on.
Also, may I ask, why are you at the office today?
Huh? Because I came to work. Why else?
Daisy, starting today, the entire company is on remote work. That includes our department. It was in the announcement last week.
It starts today?
Yes. Only a few folks from the coding sales team are scheduled to drop by later this afternoon, and the president himself said he'd be swinging by briefly.
I thought that was from tomorrow.
Nope, starting today. Also, everyone in our department is issued laptops, not desktops, so that machine on the desk isn't company issued. And considering it was clearly wrapped in protective covering, didn't it occur to you that maybe, just maybe, it wasn't yours to mess with?
Well, I mean, it was sitting on your desk, so...
Sure, I get that much, but how do you explain the wrapping being torn off? How do you explain the fact that it's now drenched in Coke?
I mean, it was just already soaked when I saw it.
Before you go any further, let me clarify something. That computer belongs to someone else, and I left it there on purpose.
Wait, what? Whose is it?
It's the president's daughter's computer.
What?
Yes, she's been using a custom PC that I built for her a while back. The president asked me to upgrade the memory this week. I finished the upgrade yesterday, but since he was out of the office all day and I'd be working remotely starting today, I left it on my desk so he could pick it up when he stops by.
Wait. Why the hell is the president's daughter's PC sitting on your desk?
Because he asked me to build it. It's a custom rig. I'm pretty good with hardware, and this isn't the first time I've helped out. I wrapped it carefully after I finished the work so nothing would happen to it. The president and I agreed that he'd collect it himself this morning.
I never even saw it during working hours yesterday.
That's because I kept it locked in my storage locker. I only brought it out and placed it on my desk right before I left. You probably didn't see it because you clocked out the moment the end of day chime rang. But several of our co-workers stayed late. They saw me bring the PC out and even came over to ask about it. I told them whose it was.
Wait, so I'm the only one who didn't know?
Yes, apparently so.
Are you saying you think it was me who spilled the Coke?
Yes.
Excuse me? That's ridiculous. For all you know, someone else could have come in last night. An intruder. Ever consider that?
Sure, except that the president himself already checked the security camera footage.
What? The president?
Yes! While we've been having this little chat, I got in touch with him, told him what happened. He was already commuting to the office, so he pulled the security footage remotely.
And...
According to him, there's clear footage showing you, Daisy, walking straight up to my desk, ripping off the wrapping from the computer, and pouring a bottle of Coke right on top of it.
That's absurd. That can't be true.
I'm afraid it is. And you know the president, he's extremely protective of his daughter.
So, what now?
Well, judging by the time, I'd say he'll be arriving any minute now. You might want to prepare yourself. After that incident, Daisy never responded again. Not a single message, no apology, no attempt to explain, nothing. And honestly, I wasn't surprised in the slightest, because the real storm came right after. Our company president completely lost it when he found out. You see, the laptop that Daisy had destroyed wasn't just any company-issued device. It belonged to the president's daughter, who'd been using it for her university thesis and some startup project work. There were months' worth of documents, research files, and sensitive data on that machine. Daisy had taken it home under the pretense of installing some optional optimization software to make it run faster, something no one asked her to do in the first place. Fortunately, I had taken the liberty of backing up all the data to a shared drive the week before. That backup was the only reason we didn't lose everything. But what really sealed Daisy's fate was what she did next. For some baffling reason, after accidentally spilling an entire bottle of Coke over the laptop, she tried to turn it on. Not just once, but multiple times. The internal circuitry was fried, the motherboard was gone, and the battery short-circuited so badly it bloated the casing. It was total and irreversible damage. In the emergency meeting that followed, the president was calm, at least outwardly, but his eyes were cold. He laid out the terms directly. Daisy would be responsible for purchasing a replacement laptop of the exact same specifications fully out of her own pocket. No exceptions. And not just any laptop. His daughter had customized the original with high-end components suitable for video editing, coding, and design software. Basically, we were talking about a professional-grade machine. I was brought in again to source the parts and rebuild the custom unit. When I submitted the estimated cost, it came out to $3,500, including parts, accessories, and the time it would take to assemble and install everything. The president looked it over, nodded once, and added an extra fee to compensate me for the inconvenience. It was generous, honestly. To be fair, the cost wasn't unbearable. Daisy could have covered it with some savings, maybe a short-term loan. But I think that's when everything started to unravel for her. After the financial hit, her work performance plummeted. She started pushing off her responsibilities onto others, missing deadlines, and avoiding team meetings. Every small mistake she made was met with cold stares and whispers behind her back. The atmosphere around her grew suffocating. No one trusted her, and frankly, no one wanted to work with her anymore. She tried to keep up appearances at first, acting like nothing was wrong, but the guilt, the pressure, and the isolation must have caught up with her. It wasn't long before she handed in a resignation letter, claiming she wanted to pursue other opportunities. No one believed that for a second. And just like that, she was gone, packed up her desk on a Friday evening and slipped out without a word. Word later got around that she'd moved back in with her parents. She's not working, not studying, not even looking for a job. From what I hear, she rarely leaves the house, spending most of her time sleeping, browsing the internet, or watching TV. A full-blown recluse.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.
Okay, La. It's me, your favorite little sister-in-law in the whole wide world. Hey, are you busy right now? Who am I kidding? You're never busy. So yeah, I'm bored. So why don't you take me somewhere fun? Let's have some girl time. We could go to the mall, have our nails done, go to the spa. Kayla, are you there? Kayla. Hi, Mary. We've had this conversation at least 10 times now, but I am actually busy. I work from home. Not just that, I'm in the middle of a huge project with a deadline coming up next week, so I really don't have time to go anywhere with you. I honestly don't even have time to be talking to you, so could you please only text me for emergencies? Oh, sure. A huge project, huh? What's the project? Washing the dishes, vacuuming the carpets, cleaning the toilets? You're a housewife. What kind of deadline could you possibly have? Mary, please don't make me explain this again. I work from home, as in I'm doing a job right now for money. Yeah, trust me, I know all about what it is you're doing for money. You know, when you're at home during the day and my big brother is at work. Yeah, when Sean is at work, I'm at work too, at home, like I've been telling you. I'll bet you're working really hard, too. You've probably got your work cut out for you cleaning up all the evidence so Sean doesn't find out. I don't know what you're talking about. Sean knows about my job. I have nothing to hide. Sure, Kayla, sure. Who are you kidding? There's no way Sean knows. A straight-laced guy like him would never let you get away with it. Get away with what? You're not making any sense. I mean, if it weren't for this job, I probably never would have met Sean in the first place. Okay, that is a lie. Sean isn't the kind of guy to do that sort of thing. Mary, you're talking complete nonsense, and I don't have the time to waste on trying to decipher it all. And if you've got this much time to waste pestering me by text, why don't you go out and get your own job? Huh? You quit your part-time job last week, didn't you? You're not a child anymore, Mary. You've graduated college and everything. If you're not going to move out of the house, then you should at least be earning enough money to help your parents pay for the living expenses. And it's going to be hard to do that without any income. I don't need to sit here and get lectured by you. Seriously, you're the last person in the world I would take career advice from. Why did Sean have to marry a woman like you anyway? Okay, this conversation is going nowhere, so I'm just going to put my phone on silent for now. Don't you dare! I already told you that I've got a big deadline coming up. I can't get started on my next project until I finish the work on this current one, so I need to get back to work. I'm not going to respond to any more texts, so if you've got some kind of emergency going on, you can tell Sean about it. Hold on, I told you I wanted you to take me somewhere fun. I am super bored. And I told you that I can't. Talk to you later, Mary. What am I supposed to do then? I'm dying of boredom over here. Kayla, is it true that the house down on 3rd Street actually belongs to you? My mom just said that, but I couldn't believe it. I mean, you already have a house, right? The one that my brother bought for you guys. It's only been a few years since you moved there, so you can't have paid back the mortgage yet. So what's the deal? Why would you get a whole new house like that when you already have one? That's the house I use as my workspace, and it's not new. I bought it used and had it renovated to make it easier for me to work in. You work there? Up until recently, I've been using the room in our house that's going to be our nursery once we have a baby, but I've been getting a lot more requests lately, so just that one room isn't going to cut it anymore. And since my income was enough to pay for it, I talked it over with Sean and I decided to buy that house. Are you kidding me? You don't need a whole house to do your line of work. Just one room is enough. When you say my line of work, what do you mean? Honestly, wouldn't the smaller space make things a lot more up close and personal? I am really not sure what it is you think my job is. But I need a place to store my materials and a place where I can meet with clients too. We simply don't have enough space for that in the house we live in. And again, I have talked all of this over with Sean, and he's totally fine with it. More than that, he's fully supportive. Man, what is wrong with my idiot brother? He's way too trusting for his own good. He actually trusted whatever lies you fed to him about yourself to get him to let you buy a house so you could do that even more often. Could you please explain to me what you mean by that? I mean, you do know what it is I do for a living, don't you? Of course I know. When I see how many and what type of people are going in and out of your house during the day, it's not hard to guess. Meaning what exactly? Meaning I want that house. Give it to me. Excuse me? Why are you asking me to give you my workspace? I think you know exactly why. And if you don't, then geez, you're thick. So I guess I'll make it crystal clear to you. If you don't want me to tell Sean about what you do for work, then you need to hand over that house to me. Got it now? You can tell Sean what I do if you really want to, but it would only be a waste of time for the both of you. He already knows. No way, Kayla. You are never gonna convince me that you've told him the truth about yourself. He's even come by to see my workshop multiple times. Look, maybe you might not be a fan of my line of work, and that's your right, but really, I'm not doing anything that I would need to hide from anyone, especially not my own husband. I don't know if you're in denial about this or if you're just super dumb, but if you don't want my big brother to divorce you, then you know what you need to do. And you can forget about getting any of his assets in the divorce. Are you paying attention to me, Mary? Oh, my brother texted me. I'll talk to you later, Kayla. Mary, wait. Okay, that's the last box. I am officially all moved into my new house. And by my new house, I of course mean your old house. You know, the one on 3rd Street. Say what now? I'm gonna love living here. The neighborhood is nice. It's close to the city. It's perfect. Mary, what do you think you're doing? I think I'm doing you a big favor. This is a win-win situation. You win because I'm not going to tell Sean about what you really do. And I win because I get to have this nice house all to myself. Mary, open the front door right this instant. Huh? Are you really at my house right now, Kayla? This is my house. I have all the stuff I use for work in there. Oh yeah, speaking about your work, I think I might just try my hand at it myself, right here in this lovely house. What do you mean? Well, if you can do it and be successful enough to buy your own house, then a younger, prettier girl like me should be able to be twice as successful. I mean, having guys lining up to fawn all over me, this is gonna be the best. I guess I never knew you were interested in becoming an artist, Mary. Like, I don't think I've ever seen you draw a single picture. Huh? Artist? Picture? Sean told me that back when you were in school, you were totally uninterested in art. Like, no matter what your assignment was, you always just draw stick figures. Oh, yeah. I'm a terrible artist. Like, have you ever met anyone who's failed art class before? Because I sure did. And you're going to try to do my job with absolutely no interest or talent in the field? Look, I hate to try and tear you down if you're genuinely trying to find a new career for yourself, but I'm just being realistic here. You're not going to do very well in the industry. What's going on with you? Why are you randomly talking about drawing pictures and stuff right now? You don't need to be an artist to do your job. Okay, that settles it. I've been thinking this for a long time now, but you don't actually know anything about my job, do you? I'm pretty sure I told you about it back when Sean first took me to your parents' house to meet the family, though. I don't remember what lame fake job you said you do, but that's not important. I totally know what you're really doing. Okay, then go ahead and say it. Ew, do you really want me to? I'd rather not talk about it. I've had more than enough of your beating around the bush, Mary. Come right out and say it. What do you think I do for a living? I mean, okay, if that's what you really want. Your job involves you, a guy or two, a bed, a camera, and very little clothing. What? Are you that surprised that I know? I've been telling you for months now that I'm on to you. I don't know what you're saying to Sean, but you've got him totally under your spell. However, if I feel so inclined, I could blow the lid on your whole operation. Sean would divorce you and honestly probably sue you too. But I'm living in the real world, though, so as much as it might pain me to know that my brother's wife is betraying his trust, I can be convinced to keep silent. But my silence has a price, and that price is this house. So if you want to keep your fairy tale life, then you're going to clear out of my house this instant. The crew for my first gig is going to be here soon. I'm so excited. It's going to be great. You don't even have anything to complain about, really. You can still film your videos in your own house like you used to. Oh, for the love of God, Mary. Just make sure you wash that room really well before you and Sean have any kids, okay? Oh, come to think of it, if you do have kids, it's probably not going to be Sean's, huh? I'm a comic book artist. Huh? Oh, I get it. You tried to become a comic book artist, but no one buys any of your books. So you make your money in other ways and tell Sean you earned it by selling comics. That's not a bad cover story. Why are you so desperate to think that I do that thing you think I do? How are you still acting like I don't know what's really going on with you? Sean's advised me to keep this on the down low, so I haven't told you or much of anyone else about this. But I'm going to be making my first public media appearance next month anyway, so I suppose I might as well tell you everything now. Oh, are your videos usually behind a paywall? I'm ignoring you. Have you ever heard of the comic book series, The Revengers? Yeah, I am. It's pretty famous. Plus, my ex-boyfriend was super into that series. He had like every single issue. Ex-boyfriend? 3 days ago, you were still dating. Yeah, I broke up with him yesterday. He said he wasn't cool with my new career. What a selfish jerk, right? Right, but yeah, I'm the one who created that series. What? I write all the stories, draw all the comics, everything. That's all me. Wait a second. Then who were all those guys coming to your house during the day? There were always a bunch of them, and they had lighting equipment and cameras and stuff too. You're likely talking about my assistants and the media crews that have been interviewing me. Assistants? What do you need assistants for? Do you know how much work goes into making a comic book? It's not something you can do by yourself. I have assistants who handle negotiations with clients, media inquiries, keeping my supplies topped off, and so on and so forth. I'm not just an artist, I'm a businesswoman. That's crazy. And yeah, they're working on a documentary about me and my work, and that's why all those guys had cameras. It's coming out next month. And you really thought I was doing that with all those guys? You have a really dirty mind, Mary. And another thing, I have a lot of female assistants too. There has never been any point in my career that I've been completely alone with any man other than my husband. Is that clear? Speaking of my husband, do you know how I met all of my assistants? They were all referred to me by the publishing company that Sean works for. Wait, so you're saying that Sean knows about everything? That's what I've been trying to tell you for a very long time, Mary. So yeah, it's taken a long time for us to get to this point, but that's where we are. I'm very busy and needed more space to work in. The house that you're in right now is my new permanent working station. And Mary, there's something else you should know. What is it? There are some people here looking for you. Let's see, we have a couple buff-looking guys in sweatpants and hoodies, a smaller guy with some camera equipment. Oh, those guys are here already? Yep, and your dad's here too, by the way. Oh no, my dad's here. And by the way, I couldn't help but notice that the living room window is broken. I assume that's how you got into my house. And your dad just went in through the same broken window, so he'll probably be with you soon. This is bad. For you, yeah. I'll bet the two of you are going to have quite the awkward car ride home. It seems that as soon as Mary got the crazy idea in her head that I was doing that to make money, she started applying to a number of production companies. She figured that if I could make a living doing that, then she could make twice as much. Her parents had been bugging her ever since she graduated college to go out and get a real job, but she was only interested in doing work that was fun and easy. I think if she ever talked to an actual veteran of that industry, she'd have soon learned that it is neither fun nor easy work, if you can even call it work. Shocked by the realization that their daughter was, for lack of a better term, an absolute moron, my in-laws decided that they needed to take drastic measures. They sent her away to live with her aunt, who was a retired guard for a federal women's prison. The prisoners she was assigned to always became the most peaceful and well-behaved women in the entire prison. So I don't think she'll have a problem scaring Mary straight. The camera crew that came by that fateful day said that Mary's dad told them she wasn't interested in the job anymore. They then asked me if I'd be interested in taking her place. I told them they had 5 seconds to get off my property before I called the police.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.
Nick, you went in my room again, didn't you? How many times have I told you never to go in there?
What are you talking about? I haven't been in your room.
Liar, I know you were in my room. I just got back from school, and what do you think I saw when I walked inside?
I don't know, but hopefully you saw that you desperately need to clean things up in there.
Ha ha, very funny. Don't change the subject. This morning when I left home, I had my favorite stuffed animal on my bed, but now it's on my desk. How did that happen, Nick?
It was probably Mom. Lord knows you never change your sheets, so Mom went in to change them for you today while you were gone. I'll bet she moved everything that was on your bed to your desk.
Oh, so it was Mom? Okay.
Could you please stop being so overprotective of your room? Seriously, I have absolutely zero reason to ever go in your room. There's not a single thing in there I care about. And another thing, how's about you tried asking me if I went in your room before accusing me of trespassing?
Shut up, Nick. You're the only person in this house creepy and weird enough to invade my privacy. All you ever do is hang around the house. You never go out or anything. Like, what are you even doing in your room all day? Are you setting up cameras in my room to spy on me?
Maya, please, you're gonna make me throw up. First of all, I'm not so starved for female attention that I would start to get interested in my own sister. Second, even if you weren't my sister, you have such an intolerable personality that I wouldn't be interested in you anyway.
Excuse me? What did you just say about me?
That you have a bad personality. I thought I was being pretty clear about that. Anyway, rest assured, I have not gone into your room today or any other day, and I will not enter your room at any point in the future. I've been out of the house all day today anyway.
Wait a second, you mean you aren't in your room? Oh my god, will miracles never cease?
Miraculously, there was an event downtown today, and that's where I am right now.
Event? What kind of event? Is it one of your super nerdy conventions or something? I guess that would make sense. If you're not being a creepy loser at home, you're probably being a creepy loser somewhere else. Go find some nerdy princess to run away with and live creepily ever after, as far away from here as possible.
Is that all you wanted, Maya? I gotta run. The second part of the event is about to start. I'll talk to you later. Or not. Hopefully not.
Tell your loser friends I said hi. Oh wait, that's right. You don't have any friends. Hey, Nick, can you do me a favor?
What is it?
Can you move out of the house?
I should have known you'd say something like that. So, Maya, why are you trying to kick me out of the house today?
You know that I've been signed to a talent agency for a little over a year now, right?
Yeah, I remember hearing about that. So what? What does it have to do with me?
Actually, I'm going to be making my big debut as an actress soon.
Wow, really? What are you doing?
Have you heard of the First Fantasy video game series?
First Fantasy? Yeah, I'm familiar with it. Would you mind getting to the point? I'm kind of busy here.
I figured you'd know all about it since you're such a nerdy loser and everything. So yeah, they're making a live-action adaptation in the First Fantasy video game universe. And do you know who's going to play the leading role?
No, so go ahead and tell me.
It's going to be none other than yours truly.
No, it's not.
It is so.
They haven't even done the auditions for the main character yet.
Sure, but it doesn't matter. I'm a regular shoo-in for the role.
And what makes you say that?
Because my background is perfect for the role. We're practically the same person. The main character is a young, cute, popular girl who is a creepy loser for a brother. He's always going into her room, messing with her stuff, scaring off all her friends. But then one day, poof, she gets teleported off to another world with magic, monsters, and tons of adventure.
And you're saying I'm just like that creepy loser older brother.
It's like the character was modeled after you. So since I've been living my whole life in the same circumstances as the character, I'm gonna have a super easy time connecting with the role. I'll bet you anything I'm gonna walk right into the room and they're gonna shout, "You're hired," before I even say a single line.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm glad you're so confident.
But there's only one problem.
Only one? I can think of about 50 off the top of my head.
Shut up, Nick. As I was saying, the problem is that even though you've been super helpful in preparing me for the role, actually having a creepy loser for a brother is going to absolutely ruin my image. Like, what if word gets out that the two of us are related? Is anyone going to want to hire an actress with someone as ugly as you for a brother?
Oh, now I'm ugly too, huh?
Don't get me wrong, this is not a new development or anything.
Whatever. So the long story short is you want me to move out of the house so you have an easier time landing that role? Is that it?
Exactamundo. I'm going to be a famous movie star and you're only going to drag me down. So I want you out of my life. Permanently. And one more thing, don't ever tell anyone that you're my brother. Got it?
Yeah, I read you loud and clear. If that's what you want, then sure, I'm down. Thing is, I've been going into the city so much for work these days that the commute is starting to really weigh me down. I've been thinking about moving to an apartment downtown anyway.
For work, is that what you call it when you go to your nerd conventions? That's not work. That's just having a creepy hobby.
I don't know how many other ways I can say this, but I am working.
Oh yeah? Then what job do you have? Let's hear it, Nick. Tell me all about your supposed job.
Nah, I think I'll pass.
I knew it. You don't actually have a job.
No, I do. It's just that if I told you what my job is right now, well, it would only become a headache for me. I'll tell you later when the timing's better.
I get it, Nick. You're trying to buy time to find a job that wouldn't be too embarrassing to tell me about. For the record, a part-time job at the supermarket or something is not a real job. Oh, well, if you're really moving out of the house, then you'll have to find some kind of job eventually. Otherwise, you'll just starve to death. Which is an outcome I'd be totally fine with, by the way. Oh, and by the way, if you ever do start successfully standing on your own 2 feet, let me know. I can use that story to boost my image. Think about it. I delivered the tough love that my loser big brother needed in order to finally make something good himself. That's gonna sound great in my TV interviews.
Say whatever you'd like about me. It doesn't bother me in the slightest.
I don't need your permission, Nick. My audition is in a month, so make sure you completely erase your presence from my life before then. Got it?
Will do, Maya. And as your brother, I think I should warn you before I leave. You're about to find out that the entertainment industry is a lot harder to break into than you think it is.
I don't want to hear that from you. You've never broken into any industry. Get out of the house as soon as possible. And remember, if anyone asks, you are not my brother. You've never seen me before in your life. Nick, what's going on? What are you doing here at the venue for the audition? When they brought you out as one of the film's staff during the opening information session, I just about fell out of my seat. Tell me why you're here right now.
Weren't you paying attention at all? They told you why I was here. I'm the lead writer for the first fantasy movie.
What? No way, I can't believe it. You mean you actually did have a job all this time?
Why is that the part that surprised you the most?
But I mean, you're always just sitting in your room. How did you become a writer like that?
Don't you know what year it is? All you need to become a writer is a computer and an internet connection. As for how I got involved with the movie, the first fantasy game series is made by a company that was founded by a friend of mine from high school. I've been working with them since the first game in the series. I wrote the stories for all the games.
Oh my god, this is the best thing ever!
What's got you so happy all of a sudden?
Duh, imagine the social media buzz this is gonna generate. The lead character for the movie being played by the writer's little sister. People eat that sort of thing up. The production team would have to be insane to not pick me. I'm getting that role for sure.
Don't be so sure. Other production companies might do a lot of nepotism, but the one we're going with most assuredly doesn't.
Sure. Whatever you have to say to please your lawyers. Don't worry, I'll be sure to give a convincing audition. If I didn't, then the people I'm competing with might get suspicious. Okay, see you later, Nick. Nick, what happened? Why didn't I pass the first round of auditions? I didn't even get a call back. That can't be right. I made sure to tell them that I was the writer's little sister before I started. How could they proceed to the next round of auditions without me?
What were you expecting? Most people give self-introductions about their acting history, their singing or dancing ability, stuff like that. But you just said, "Hi, I'm the writer's little sister," and left it at that. What were you thinking?
But, I mean, that's the most important thing to tell them, isn't it?
I tried to tell you that you weren't going to get away with that. You should have kept your audition about you and your own skills. And another thing, I thought you didn't want me telling anyone that I'm your brother anymore.
Well, yeah, I did say that, but that was before I learned that you were the movie's writer.
Don't you get it? It wouldn't have mattered if you were my sister or not. You would have failed your audition either way.
Really? But why?
Because you walked into the audition having the complete wrong idea about the main character and the game's story. You were doomed from the start.
What? I got it wrong?
Yeah, completely wrong.
That's impossible. How was I wrong?
You told me before that you thought the main character was always dealing with crap from her creepy loser older brother, right?
Yeah, I did, and?
And that's not how the story goes at all. The main character's older brother is a bit of an oddball, and the people around them tend to get the wrong idea about him, but he's always super nice to his little sister, and the two of them have a great relationship. Not just that, when the main character gets teleported off to the magical world, her brother gets sucked inside the portal with her.
He did? I don't remember that.
The reason the game sold so well was because of the relationship between the brother and sister. Fans love the way they team up to help each other survive in this mysterious new world. And furthermore, the older brother character is nearly as prominent a role in the film as the younger sister main character.
That's insane. No one ever told me about that.
You should have done more research. Every single person who auditioned today knew about that, except for you. You just made quite possibly the single biggest audition blunder in the history of the film industry.
You don't have to be so blunt about it.
No, I definitely do. It was humiliating just to watch the way you were floundering around in that audition today. I mean, for the love of God, Maya, when the interviewer asked what your feelings were about the main character's older brother, what did you say? You looked her dead in the eyes, and without a moment's hesitation, you said she'd be better off if he had never been born. All he does is hold her back. I was surprised they even let the audition continue after that.
Can't they forgive me for making one little mistake?
No! And that was not one little mistake. It was a critical mistake. You wasted my time and everyone else's time at that audition today. Do you have any idea how much time, money, and energy is going into making this film? We don't have the resources to waste on interviewing some stupid little girl who thought that connections and a pretty face were all she needed to play the role.
Okay, well, if I can't play the main character, you can assign me to some other role then.
What?
Oh, I know. You can make me the princess.
The princess?
Well, yeah, the movie's about an adventure in a magical world, isn't it? There's gotta be a princess character in there somewhere. I'd be perfect for that role.
Maya, the main character of the first fantasy movie is the princess.
She is?
Yes, this video game is a series, right? Well, the game this movie is being based on is the sequel to a game where a man gets teleported into that same magical world, meets a princess, and falls in love. Then at the end, they both get teleported back into the real world together. They got married, and their kids are the sibling protagonists for this movie.
Seriously?
Yes, and all of this information can be found in the first hour of the freaking game if you ever played it. Seriously, Maya, why did you even bother coming to the audition today? You're not even qualified to be the girl who brings the actual actors their coffee.
But Nick, you don't understand. The thing is, this audition was kind of my last chance. I failed 4 auditions in a row this year. If I don't get some kind of part before the end of the month, then my talent agency is going to terminate my contract with them.
Wow, sounds like you're in a pretty tough position.
So you understand?
Yeah, I understand. I understand that if you were really in such dire straits, you should have put way more effort into this audition. I can see why your talent agency is about to cut you loose. I wouldn't want to have to deal with such a talentless, lazy hack as you either.
Nick, please.
I gotta go now. We're starting the deliberations on who to call back now. Your presence is no longer required here, so clear out as soon as possible.
Nick, wait, don't go.
Goodbye, Maya. Ever since we were kids, my parents had a pretty hands-off parenting style. They let both of us do pretty much whatever we wanted and only spoke up when we were about to do something particularly dangerous or illegal. My grandpa has told me in the past that based on me and my sister, that parenting strategy has a 50% failure rate. There's a 50% chance of the kid turning into a strong, smart, successful, upstanding person like me, and a 50% chance the kid turns into, well, my sister. It seems that my sister had been going around telling all her friends that she was going to be the star in the new First Fantasy movie. She was also telling all the other girls at her talent agency the same thing, with a healthy dose of gloating, too. So, since the word got out that not only wasn't she getting the role, but the talent agency was terminating her contract, well, let's just say the other girls had some choice words for their soon-to-be former colleague. Maya's confidence has been absolutely crushed, so now she spends most of her time locked up in her room. Recently, it's gotten so bad that my parents are thinking about giving her an ultimatum: get a job or find a new place to live. I guess my dad told her, you can live your life however you want to, just not in my house.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.
Harry, we need to talk.
Okay, what's up?
What do you mean, what's up? I saw your pay stub on the counter. Why are your hours down this week?
Yeah, the company said they're cutting back on overtime for a while.
That's unacceptable. We rely on that money. You need to pick up a second job immediately.
I'm trying my best, Mom. It's just things are kind of tight all around. A lot of places aren't hiring right now.
That's just an excuse. You think Melody complains when she has to go to tutoring, piano, and etiquette lessons back to back? No, she does it because she knows how important it is.
I didn't say I was complaining. I wanted to explain what's going on.
Well, explanation or not, you're still expected to bring in your fair share. This house isn't going to run on excuses.
I know. It's just that with my hours cut, I won't have much left after giving you your half.
That's not my concern. You live under this roof, don't you? You eat our food, use our electricity, and sleep in your room rent-free.
Yeah, I know. I'm grateful, really.
Then act like it. Get off your backside and find a second job. There's fast food, cleaning, even night shifts. I don't care what it is.
I'll start looking, okay?
Good, because if you don't, you'll be out of this house by the end of the month. I won't carry dead weight.
I'm not trying to be dead weight, Mom. I'm really tired lately. The factory work is a lot, especially with the morning shifts.
Oh, boo-hoo. Melody wakes up at 6 for yoga and manages to attend 3 advanced classes before lunch. You're not special, Harry.
I didn't mean to compare. I guess I was hoping maybe things could ease up a little.
Ease up? While your father and I are struggling to give your sister the life she deserves, you think this is the time to get lazy?
No, I don't think that.
Honestly, Harry, sometimes I wonder what happened to you. You used to be so promising. Then you dropped out of school and now you're just drifting.
You told me to drop out.
Don't start blaming me for your failures. You were never going to make it in college anyway. Factory work suited you better.
I was getting decent grades.
C's and the occasional B aren't decent. Melody's averaging straight A's and volunteering on weekends. That's what excellence looks like.
I'm proud of her. I really am, but I just thought maybe...
Thought maybe what? That I'd coddle you? Let you mope around while we carry the financial burden? Not happening.
I'm not trying to mope. I promise I'll look for another job.
Good, because frankly, I'm embarrassed to tell people you're still living at home.
I'd move out if I could afford it.
Then work harder. Simple as that.
It's just... giving you half my paycheck makes it hard to save anything.
Excuse me, are you questioning the arrangement?
No, I'm just... trying to figure things out, that's all.
You should be thanking me. I didn't have to let you stay here after you dropped out, but I did, out of kindness.
I know.
What do I get in return? Attitude? Excuses? I should have thrown you out when you turned 18.
I'm sorry. I'll try harder, I swear.
You'd better. We're not running a charity.
Okay, I'll start applying tonight after my shift.
Well, that's more like it. Anyway, I don't have time for this. Your father, Melody, and I have dinner reservations at Les Beaux Jardins tonight.
Oh, I didn't know you guys were going out.
Of course we are. It's Melody's reward for acing her mock SATs. She deserves it.
Yeah, she's always been good at that stuff.
She works for it. She doesn't slack off and expect things to be handed to her.
I didn't ask for anything.
Then why do you sound so sulky? Are you jealous?
No, I don't really get to go out much, that's all.
Because you haven't earned it. That's the difference. We reward effort and results. Melody has both. You have neither.
I guess that's fair.
Honestly, Harry, you really should try to be more like your sister. She's going places. You're going in circles.
I'll try to do better.
You'd better. If you want a future, you need to start acting like you care about one.
I do. It's just hard sometimes.
Life is hard. Do you think things were easy for me when I was your age? I was already married with a child and still managed to raise 2 kids while keeping the house spotless.
Yeah, I know you've done a lot.
Then stop whining and make yourself useful. I expect to see proof of your job applications by the weekend. Screenshots, names of managers, and contact info. Got it?
Okay, I'll write it all down.
Good. Maybe there's still some hope for you. Not much, but some.
Thanks, Mom.
Don't thank me. Just make yourself useful. And don't touch anything in the fridge tonight. The steak is for us. Melody's favorite.
I'll just make a sandwich.
And clean up after. I won't have the kitchen looking like a disaster when we get back.
Okay, got it.
You know, sometimes I think if you were half as driven as your sister, you could have been something. But you never had that spark. Not like she does.
I guess maybe I'm just not like her.
Clearly, but that doesn't mean you can't try. Though honestly, I'm not holding my breath.
I'll try, Mom. I promise.
Well, you'd better. Now I have to finish getting ready. Melody wants her hair curled just right for the restaurant. We've got a reservation at 7 sharp. Don't bother calling or texting unless it's an emergency.
Okay. I hope you all have a nice time.
We will. Don't forget, applications, proof, or you're out by the end of the month.
I understand. I'll do it.
Harry, explain yourself right now. I just heard from that nosy woman across the street that you don't have a job anymore. What have you done?
I didn't do anything wrong, Mom. The company shut down. They went bankrupt. We all got let go.
Oh, don't give me that. You expect me to believe that you had no warning? You should have started applying for something else the moment you heard rumors.
I had a feeling something might happen, yes. That's why I've been preparing. I've been working on my own business for over a year now, and now that I'm free, I'm going to pursue it full time.
A business? Please. Since when is wasting time on the computer a business? You always were too naive for your own good.
It's not wasting time. I've got a full client base, contracts, repeat customers. This isn't a joke.
I don't want to hear about your little side projects. I want to hear how soon you're going to get a real job again. You need to bring in money, not chase silly dreams.
It's not a dream anymore. It's my actual job now, and I'm doing well.
You mean to tell me that you think you can just sit at home and work for yourself like you're some kind of millionaire? Oh, this is nonsense. You're going to start applying for actual jobs today. Do you hear me?
I already told you I'm not applying anywhere else. I've built something that works, and I want to focus on it.
You're being selfish, Harry. We've all supported you for years. The least you can do is keep paying your share to help this family.
Supported me? Mom, I've been giving you half my paychecks since I was 16. That's not support, that's control.
Don't you dare speak to me like that. Everything I've done was to teach you responsibility. And now you think you can just walk off and be some kind of businessman? With what experience?
I've built that experience on my own. I've had to figure everything out without help. You never believed in me, and yet I made it work.
I knew letting you have that computer was a mistake. You think you're better than everyone else now? Let me tell you something, Harry. If you don't want to play your part in this household, you can get out. I won't let a lazy, entitled boy sit around here pretending he's some entrepreneur.
Fine, I'll leave.
Excuse me? You're just going to run away the second things don't go your way.
I'm not running from anything. I'm just done living under rules that were never fair to begin with. You always gave Melody the world, and I got scraps.
Oh, here we go again with the Melody speech. I gave you everything you needed. A roof, food, clothes. You think you're the only one who's ever struggled?
I don't want anything more from you, just space. I've already started packing. I've got enough saved to rent a place, and my business makes enough to support me.
Enough? What do you think enough is, Harry? You'll be crawling back in a week, broke and starving.
I won't, because I'm already earning $75,000 a year. That's more than I ever made at the factory.
You are lying.
No, I'm not. I have the invoices, contracts, even a financial advisor helping me now.
That can't be right. You're not capable of that. You've never been capable.
Maybe you just never wanted to see what I could do.
I gave you everything, and this is how you repay me? Throwing it back in my face?
You gave me conditions, control, and guilt. That's not love, Mom.
You ungrateful little brat. You know what? Good. Go. See how the world treats you. You'll see how hard life really is without a mother to keep you grounded.
Honestly, I'm looking forward to figuring that out on my terms.
So you're seriously leaving? Right now?
I'm finishing up a few things. I'll be out by the end of the day.
Oh, don't come crawling back to me when your fantasy life collapses.
I won't. I've made peace with it. I just hope. Maybe someday you'll realize I deserved better than how you treated me.
You're lucky I don't tell your sister what a disgrace you've become.
You've already told her everything else you think is wrong with me. What's one more thing?
I can't believe this after everything.
Goodbye, Mom.
Harry, it's been a while. How have you been, sweetheart?
I wasn't expecting to hear from you. It's been 7 years.
I know, but time flies, doesn't it? I was just sitting here thinking about you. I miss hearing from my son.
You never reached out before, not once.
I didn't want to disturb you. You always seemed so busy with your little business project. I figured you'd get back to me when you had the time.
I think we both know that's not true. You cut me off when I stopped sending money.
That's not fair. I was giving you space, letting you grow. You always said you needed independence.
After everything, I needed more than space. I needed peace.
Come now, don't be so cold. I was hoping we could catch up, maybe even grab lunch sometime. I could cook your favorite chicken Alfredo with extra Parmesan, just how you like it.
You haven't made me that in over a decade. You used to say Melody hated the smell, so we stopped having it.
Oh, well, that was so long ago. Things are different now. I'm trying to turn over a new leaf. A family should stay connected, don't you think?
Why are you really texting me? What's going on?
All right, I'll just say it. Melanie got married last year to a doctor. A very successful, handsome, wealthy young man. The whole family was thrilled.
I didn't even know she was engaged. No one told me.
Well, you chose to cut us off, Harry. We didn't think you'd care. But that's not the point. The thing is, Melody made a mistake. She cheated on him, and now he's divorcing her.
Sounds like a mess.
He was supporting us, Harry. After your father's retirement, we relied on his help. He paid for the house, the cars, everything, and now it's all falling apart. We're going to be broke.
I'm sorry to hear that, but again, what does that have to do with me?
I mean, it's just hard, you know. Things are tight. We've had to cancel our housekeeper, and we might have to sell the Lexus.
Wait, are you trying to guilt me right now? Because it sounds a lot like you're leading up to something.
No, not at all. I'm just saying, times are hard. It's just hard for families like us when things fall through unexpectedly.
Families like us? What kind of family were we, really?
Don't be like that. I just thought maybe, since your little business seems to be doing well, you might be in a position to help a bit. Just a little, for old time's sake.
There it is. You don't want to catch up. You want money.
That's not true. I was just... Okay, maybe things are a little tough, and yes, I heard your business is doing well. Some friends from church said they saw your name in an article.
I didn't know you read business news.
I don't, but Mrs. Felton from the book club sent it to me. Said her nephew bought from your website and was very impressed.
Yeah, I started the business from my room. Took years of work, long nights, 7-day weeks, no help. And now it's paying off.
I always knew you had potential, Harry. I said that when you were little. Remember when you sold those hand-drawn bookmarks at the church fair?
You laughed and called them scraps, told me to stop wasting time and go sweep the garage.
I didn't mean it like that. I was under stress back then. You know how hard it is raising 2 kids.
1 kid. You raised Melody, I raised myself.
Don't say that. I tried my best.
You forced me to quit school, took my money, mocked everything I enjoyed, and now you want to pretend that was your best?
Harry, please, I know I made mistakes. I know I was hard on you, but we can start over. Let me fix things. Let me be your mother again.
It's too late for that. I built my life on my own. I found success without you, and I'm not going to let you drag me back into that toxic world.
I'm begging you. You don't understand what it's like right now. We have bills piling up. We could lose the house. We need you.
You needed me when I was 16. You needed me when you took half my paychecks for years. You needed me, and I gave you everything I had. And you gave me nothing back. Not love, not support, not even basic respect.
I said I was sorry. Isn't that enough?
No, not anymore.
But we're family. Blood is thicker than water. That has to mean something.
It doesn't mean what you think it does. Family supports each other. They lift each other up. All you did was keep me down.
So you're just going to abandon your own mother after everything I did for you?
You didn't do it for me. You did it to me. And yes, I'm done.
Harry, please, just a little money, just something. Melody is a mess and your father is sick with worry.
Then maybe Melody should grow up. And maybe you should think about how your actions brought you here.
I can change, I swear. I'll be different. We'll be a real family again.
I already have a life, one I'm proud of, and it doesn't include you. Goodbye.
Don't do this, please, Harry, please.
Life's different for me now, and better in every possible way. My business is thriving, and I finally have full control over my time, my income, and my future. My wife and I are expecting our first child soon, and that's changed how I see everything. I think a lot about the kind of father I want to be, and more importantly, the kind I refuse to be. I'll never force my kid to give up school or their dreams just to serve someone else's comfort. I'll never treat them like they're a burden to manage or a bank account to drain. They'll grow up knowing they're loved, respected, and safe, not manipulated or pushed aside for someone more special. Melody and I don't talk much, but I heard she finally stood up to our parents. Mom tried pulling the same stunts with her, guilt-tripping, demanding money, acting entitled to whatever Melody had. But Melody wasn't having it. She said no and walked away. She doesn't visit, she doesn't call, and honestly, I don't blame her. When I stopped giving in, they acted like I was heartless. When Melody did it, they just fell silent. With no one left to control, no money coming in, things spiraled fast. The house was repossessed a few months ago. Last I heard, they were bouncing between shelters and staying with distant relatives. It's a strange feeling, knowing the people who once acted like I owed them everything are now struggling on their own. But I don't feel guilty. They made their choices and now they're living with them. I gave them too many chances. I begged for too long to be treated like family. But now I see it clearly. They never wanted a son. They wanted someone they could use. That cycle ends with me. My kid will never question whether they're loved. They'll never have to earn their place in the family. They'll never be told their worth is tied to a paycheck. I'm building a life that's mine, not because I got lucky, but because I finally believed I deserved better. I don't think about my parents much anymore. There's too much ahead of me that's worth focusing on. A home filled with love, a partner who supports me, a child who'll grow up safe, happy, and free. And for the first time in my life, I'm not scared of what comes next. I'm ready for it.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.